poisonous! People poison!
What is up, guys? We are finally here after I've planned this for like 3 months, but this is the road to Platinum Gold. Now, you probably don't know what that is because I made it up, but I'm gonna get the Platinum Trophy on Jak and Daxter, mostly because it's probably one of the first video games I ever played, and I think it is probably the first video game I ever played, and probably the first one I ever beat. And I'm just really excited to actually be able to play it in HD. I got it when it came out, and I really want to help you guys get the Platinum Trophy for it, since it is my one and only one. So I'll just take you through the menu. I like how it says PlayStation 3 now. Anyways, this game was actually really easy to get the Platinum Trophy on, but you got to get all 2,000 precursor orbs, 141 scout flies or something like that, and then 101 power cells. Yeah, it was a little time consuming. And I'm taking you through all the credits, so if you haven't played it, you'll know what's going on. So I guess I probably won't talk during the cutscenes, except for this one, because it's kind of lame at the beginning.
The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks
and
do not recall.
make sure you guys leave a like and a comment if you're enjoying it, because I plan on doing the full game, because I already have like 7 pre-recorded, so you probably shouldn't comment and tell me that I missed something, because I can't go back and change it. Alright, so I guess I will stop talking for this one.
Only the master of Greedy Go, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
in Green Tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Gal Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns. You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange. This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer. Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Well, alright. After 7.5 minutes, let's actually get some gameplay in here. I think I end this episode right after this part, so I guess this will be the Geyser Rock part. So, yeah, you just want to break these because they are worthless and have green eco, which you really don't need on this freaking level.
Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yep, and here's some of the orbs. And guys, these orbs do count for the end of it. You get 50 here, and there's 2,000, so yeah. And you guys don't want to just miss one. because it is one impossible one to find.
Cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
See, not sure why I thought it was the best idea to record this part, because I think everybody and their mother has gotten all 50 orbs, all 7 scout boxes, and all 5 or whatever power cells.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yep, and there's the power cell. There's 101 of them in this game, and some can be kind of difficult to get. Oops, nope, computer, don't restart. Give me a few minutes, and then I'll restart you.
With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Alright, 1 down, 100 to go. The beginning of this game should be really slow moving,
You can jump once,
because
jump
it is.
again in the air to reach even
There's
higher
not
ledges.
much you can do about it. Well, here's our scout fly boxes. One down, 140 to go or something. Some ungodly number of freaking little boxes you have to find. And they're never scattered like this. They are always hidden completely opposite from each other. And yeah, in this playthrough, I'm going to show you the best way to play the game, because there's a ton of ways to play it. If you have played the game, you know that there's an extra ending at the end if you collect 100